Hello to all my friends and family. Well, here's what's going on in my life. My back hurts. Small of my back. And all the news is bad. Ah, so I listened to it last night before I go to sleep and wake up this morning listening to it. All right, so just thinking, I gotta do something to cheer you up a little bit. Just like I think I'm gonna share with you. This won't be the last one. I've got a few. one of the most one of the most embarrassing things that happened to me in my life. Well, this happened quite some time ago. I'm 82 now. I think I was maybe in my 50s when this happened. So this was at a period of time where, well, the internet wasn't out. I mean, it was out, but I didn't have a computer. When I heard the word mouse, I thought that was the funniest thing. So, and I have not been out and held a lot of jobs during my life. I was stay-at-home mom with my kids, and my husband was an alcoholic, so I couldn't even. I've tried getting out and getting a job, work for a bridal place, but while I'm gone, and the kids are calling me that their dad isn't home. All right, didn't mean to get in all that, but what I'm saying, this sets the scenario for me not really getting out in the public and working and feeling confident. So I don't know what was going on in my life, but we needed the money, extra money. This was in my second marriage when I was married to Larry. And I decided to get a job at Wick's Furniture Store. Wick's Furniture Store is no longer there. I think they sell fireworks there now. But at the time, in the area, it was the biggest furniture store there was. And it was like a huge, almost like warehouse. So I applied for the job, and the man that interviewed me was Mr. Foley. And Mr. Foley was a kind, gentlemanly, fatherly kind of man, not fresh at all. And I told him, I go, now I've not had much experience in this. Now, I'm good talking with people. I can go up to people and talk with them, and I have a warm interaction with people. I knew that, but it's the paperwork and the writing up the sales and things like this. Okay. So I landed the job, and I had to go for my first day of training. Oh, nerve-wracking, right? So I had a big old notebook and pen ready to take down everything. I have no way am I going to remember all the stuff they're telling me. But I see these salespeople going around the floor, and the men, they had on suits, women all dressed up, and hardly anybody had any notebooks or anything. They knew it all. And the scariest thing is on the day, I think the first day I went for training, I seen across where they check out the sales, the counter, and all the sales people were there, men and women, and there's computers all along there. The dreaded computer. Now I love the computer, but at the time it scared me. And they were on there just looking for, let's say, a sofa or an end table in another store, and when it could be transferred to our store, blah, 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 and all the specifications of this furniture. And I seen it as I walked by, and I was honest with him. I go, Mr. Foley, I have never run a computer. I don't know anything about it. He goes, oh, that's all right. You'll catch on to it. Fear struck my heart. But now he's taken me all around this huge It was a really big store. And as he was kind of finishing up all these other areas, the last area we were going into, there was a wall separating that, but there was 2 doorways going in there. So there's the big showroom wall, 2 doors going into this another showroom. This showroom had kitchen tables and chairs and dining room sets, stuff like that. So I'm following him around like a little chicken with my notebook, writing down everything he's saying. Now, let me back up a little bit. Before I had left for work, at the very last minute, and I believe, if I remember right, I was wearing a black skirt. The very last minute, I thought, maybe they can see through this skirt. Probably not, I don't know, but for some reason, I was thinking they could. And at the last minute, I thought, oh, I'm going to grab a half slip. For you men, it's a half slip, and it's elastic in the waist. So I just opened the drawer and reached in and grabbed. I wanted a black one. I didn't see it, and I was in a hurry. So I grabbed this lavender black slip that has, oh, God knows how old it was. So what had happened is the elastic was starting to go in the waistband. Because just by sitting in the drawer for so long, must have been in there a long time. You just start going, okay? So I have this on. We got into the dining room area, and he's talking away, blah, 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 and I'm trying to write it down. And suddenly, I had this feeling like something was sliding down. And I think I was trying to hold the notebook and listen to him and write, and trying to hold it with my elbows. Like, I wasn't sure. I felt like my slip was falling off. Well, I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm trying to take notes, and my mind is panicky, like, oh my God, I think my slip is falling off. So I've got a black skirt on, and I look down, and I see this lavender slip sticking out like about that far. Oh no, what am I going to do? It's going, it's gone. Boom, it just fell off down around my ankles. So I'm standing there, and he's still talking. And I said, Mr. Foley, I've got a problem. And he says, he just stopped for a second, because it kind of startled him when I said that. And he goes, yeah, what is it? I go, this is embarrassing, but my slip just fell off. And he goes, oh, what do you want me to do? I go, well, there's a priest standing over there to the right. If you could just stand in front of me, put your back to me, and let me just grab it up, and I'll fold it up and put it in my notebook. And he's like, whoa, okay. So he stood in front of me where the priest was. There's other people, but not really in my, I don't think I would be in their view, because we were in amongst the table and chairs kind of. And I reached down real quick, and I picked it up, and I folded it up real little and stuck it in my notebook. So he was like, we're heading out of here. So when we left there into the big main lobby where all the other salespeople were, his face was blood red, because he was, I think, a shy man. His face was blood red, and I'm like looking kind of flustered. And then they had me go, I had to go to my locker and put the slip in there. And then I sat down next to one of the other sales ladies, and she goes, I think her name was Judy, and she goes, what is going on? And I didn't say anything right, but she goes, he came out of there with you. His face is blood red. And I go, you're not going to believe it, but my slip just fell off to the ground while I was in there. And she goes, I saw your slip hanging down about an inch below your skirt when you went in there. Oh my goodness. But you know what? It turned out I wasn't as efficient as some of the others on that computer, but I learned a lot. And I became one of the top salesmen there. I, in fact, won an awards, and it was some kind of a clock. I got rid of it. It's been so long ago, but it was a clock with my name engraved on it, salesperson of the year or something like that. But, you know, things like that happen, folks. So I thought maybe you get a little kick out of that. So God bless all of you. I'll do another one if you like. I got a lot of stories. Did you guys go back and see that one? I don't know what it's titled, but it was something about the embarrassing story. I'll try to put a link. Oh, that one was really good about the dog. Oh my goodness, and the company coming over. All right. God bless all of you. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.